Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with my Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I am back with, let me make sure I have all this right. Okay, I am back with my newest obsession. Besides the Tilda, you guys have seen my videos hopefully on the Tilda whole thing. I'm about to go Tilda mad. Besides that, I've always loved making journals. You guys can look at my videos. I have a lot of, quite a few journals I've made. But this style of journal is right up my alley, and I am obsessed. And this is the kind of style you're probably going to see from me for quite a while. Or just from now on, because I love this whole thing. There's a lady, I'm sure you guys have all heard of her, called The Paper Addiction. And I just love her style. It's very shabby chic. It's very vintage. Sometimes it's a little steampunky. Sometimes it's on the pretty side. But it's all very shabby and vintage. And I love that whole look. So, one of the things I just did recently, was a quick, easy thing, or a quick, easy journal. And it was called a Madori. So it's not really a journal, but anyway, it's called a Madori. I believe that's how you say it. And I guess they're fairly expensive. These Madoris can be like $80 and they're made out of leather. The Paper Addiction, she had a video on how to make one of these. And so I'm just going to show you guys. She had a quick tutorial because it's very easy. I'm going to show you mine and show you how I did it. So if you want to make your own Madori, you can. And a Madori, because you're like, what is a Madori? If some people don't know, it's just a place to be able to write down your thoughts, your ideas. It's just a journal to write down and organize a lot. To me, it's a journal to organize the thoughts that are going on in your head. And I have too many thoughts, and they need to be organized and need to be written down. So what my Madori is going to be used for is I watch so many YouTube videos. I get so many ideas. I want a place, every time I see an idea that I like, to write it down. Because I feel like if I write it down, it'll happen. So, at least for me, that's what happens. When I write things down, it seems like I'm more apt to getting to do that idea or to produce that, that whatever I want to do. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on. So this is my Madori. And what I did is I took, let me show you guys really quickly what I did. I took, what I like to do is I like to take books, like old books that have had water damage to them and all that, just the better. And I get them at garage sales. Sometimes people just have books out on the streets. I've picked them up off the streets before. Anyway, I take the guts out. But when I take the guts out of the book, I do something with that too. And I'll have to do another video on what I do with the guts of the book. But anyway, I'm left with these books. But usually the spine here is pretty torn out, so I use duct tape, and I tape it all back together. Just simply duct tape here, and that's it. And put the book back together. And then that gives you an area here that when you go to bind a book, if you're going to run the laces through it, you can run your lace through here. If it was that hard one, it'd be a little bit harder. So anyway, that's what the book covers me of. So it's nice and hard. Here I used, what did I use? I used, okay, first I covered it in music paper, just tore up music paper and torn up book paper. And then, you see how this is all like, kind of looks like leather? This part here, I took patterns, like just took any old pattern, and I glued that on. I decoupaged that on over the other two papers, over the book page and over the notebook, the music pages. Then I put the pattern paper over it. And then I kind of made sure I put it on so it looked wrinkly. Okay. Then from there I used, Martha Stewart actually makes a bronze, a bronzy gold and another color. I'm trying to think of the three colors. You know what? Let me grab them really quick. Sorry about that, guys, because I have them right here. I'm not sure if I used, okay, I didn't use, this is what I used. Because, you guys, this is the best deal going. I've showed this in a video before. This Martha Stewart metallic paint. Look at this, you guys. I spent $5 at Home Depot on these. You'll have this forever, okay? I use this color, which is like a bronzy color. It's copper red. And this color is a, they call it a golden pearl, which is weird because it's like a bronzy brown. Anyway, let you guys see that color, see? Okay, so I got that, again, $5, and I used this. And I did all this with my hands, okay? Just real messy. I think I did the brown first, and then did this one and did this one. Whichever. They all just did. I just rub them on, okay? So I think that turned out really cool. It looks kind of like, I think it looks real, like, leathery. but real pretty leather. Okay, and the back looks like that. Now, I usually get crazy and I put flowers and all this stuff on it, and I decided not to, and I'll tell you why. I wanted this Madori to be very useful. I wanted to be able to throw this in my purse, take it with me around the house, to my bedroom, write down ideas I have. So if I have all these flowers and all this all over it, it doesn't make it as user-friendly, and I wanted to be user-friendly. So as much as I wanted to over-decorate this like I do everything else, I did it. But in my Etsy shop, I don't know if I have them right now. Maybe I do. But anyway, I sell these corners. And if I don't have them in my store, you guys, and you go there, I will have them soon. Okay? And that's www.myfairytreasures.etsy.com. That link will be below. Again, this little piece here, this filigree piece, underneath the watch, also from my shop too. This is from my stash. It was a broken watch, and I just thought it would look so cute to be put there. Doesn't that look cute? Okay, now what I like about this book, it's bound together with these elastic bands, which I think is how a real Madori is done. So you can take these little booklets in and out as you fill them up. And this is just elastic band that I took some of, I think this darker one or this one, and just did the paint through it like that, real shabby. So it'll match the book. Okay, I'm going to open the book up. Show you guys what I got. And let me really quickly see how much I'm in frame with this book. Okay, I'm in frame. Wonderful. Okay. So, something I want to show you really quickly. Okay, all this book is made up of, she bought these notepads from the dollar store. Okay, notepads like this, and covered the front page with whatever paper she wanted. So see, it's just paper inside. But I didn't have notepads. I went to the dollar store and they didn't have these plain notepads. So what I did is I got some printer paper, about 10 pieces, folded them in half. Then I got some brown cardstock, and folded that over it, you know, distressed it with the Tim Holtz, and then covered it with whatever beautiful paper I wanted. So that's how I created my own little notebooks that are in here. So there's one notebook, there's two, and then there's three, okay? And they're all put in here with that elastic band, which is in the middle here, see? It's very, very simple. Okay, now let me go through it now that I explained that. This paper here is Tim Holtz. I forgot the name of the paper, but it's his pretty paper line that has like real pretty flowers and butterflies, along with it's shabby meets, it's kind of the shabby look, but he still has all of the cool, I don't know what you call it, but see back here, all of this cool stuff. Let me just check my camera. Charging, pause, battery temperature too high. All right, you guys, I'm going to pause real quick and I'll be right back.